Alright, so here's how this is gonna go down. I've made a list of all the games that that were mentioned. I mean all the games that were mentioned in Nintendo's E3 Direct yesterday. Because this is going up same day. So yes, it was indeed yesterday. And I want to go over each game individually, one by one, whether it just be a sentence or two for each game. And it probably will just be a sentence or two, because let's face it, most of this video is going to be taken up by Smash Brothers, which will have an entirely different camera angle, because I'm going to want to go over that pretty much live, or with still images of the video. So let's get right on to it. So starting off, we have Demon X Machina, or Demon X Machina, which the trailer that showed for it was really, I don't know, starting off with that game was kind of interesting. It's not very Nintendo looking, but it looks pretty neat. It's a third-person mech anime. And I found it hilarious how the trailer just kind of stopped abruptly. So that was hilarious. The Xenoblade Chronicles 2 prequel, Torna the Golden Country, has me kind of wanting to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and Xenoblade Chronicles X, and Xenoblade Chronicles. I have not played any of the Xenoblade Chronicles games, despite having special editions of 2 of them. So I'm probably going to be streaming that. I'm excited because I want to know more about the Xenoblade Chronicles lore, but that's a lot of time to sink into, which I suppose while doing nothing makes sense. Pokemon Let's Go! I'm actually excited for it. I'm not too happy that the battling the way you battle wild Pokemon is just you throw a Pokeball at Pokemon Go, which makes sense because it works with Pokemon Go. But apparently trainer battles are done traditionally, so that's pretty neat. The whole Pokeball Plus thing, when they mentioned that, I forget who mentioned it, but at some point someone, I think it was Game Freak, at the reveal of Pokemon Let's Go and Pokemon games coming out, Pokemon Quest and all of that, mentioned that there's a special Pokemon that comes with the Pokeball Plus. And someone at some point in one of the Discord servers I'm in mentioned that they thought it was going to be Zeraora, which is a mythical Pokemon. I'm like, no, unless it's a code, I don't think so, but I don't think it's even going to be a code. It's not Zeraora for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It is instead Mew for Pokemon Let's Go, which I think is pretty cool. Which also means you can get in Pokemon Go. So, if you have Pokemon Go, you're picking up Pokemon Let's Go, get the Pokeball Plus, get a Mew in Pokemon Go, you're good to go. Super Mario Party, I do love the fact that they're going back to how Mario Party played, with the whole losing the car mechanic, because that was dumb. I didn't even play the Mario Party games with it, but I knew it was dumb just by watching it. Bowser's playable, which means Mario actually invited Bowser. So what's the story of Super Mario Party? I want to know now. Fire Emblem Three Houses. I'm not a Fire Emblem fan. I say I'm not a fan. I don't play the games. They're not my cup of tea, but I do play Fire Emblem Heroes. I do love the art of Fire Emblem. It's just the gameplay is not something I enjoy. Three Houses does look like it's going to be a very exciting game, as you have your units controlling battalions to fight other battalions controlled by the enemy units, which I think is pretty cool. There's also an overworld, which kind of has me a little bit interested in playing it. I might pick it up, I might not. Don't quote me on it. Fortnite is Fortnite. It's neat that it's already available. It became available yesterday. So if you are a Fortnite fan and you want to pick it up on the Switch, you can. Overcooked 2, I have no clue what it is. I didn't play Overcooked. Killer Queen Black. It is an arena fighting game of sorts along the lines of Awesome Knots and Duck Game. It looks like it'd be pretty fun to play with other people and not against the AI. So if you want a good, fun multiplayer game, this does look like a really neat game to pick up. Hollow Knight has been on my radar for about a year now, maybe a year and a half. It is on my Steam wish list, so I may pick it up on the Switch, as it would just be a lot more convenient to play. Next we have Octopath Traveler, which comes out July 13th, and I'm excited for it because I want to pick it up, and I may actually get a physical copy with, what is it? With a special edition that comes with the OST and a shadow box of sorts and other neat little things, and I love special editions, especially if they have OSTs, and that maybe want to pick up. I think they said that there's a new demo already available. So if you want to play the new demo and have your progress from that demo carry over to the actual game, you can do that. That's really cool. I love it when games do that, because it's like, oh, you've played through the demo and you want to pick up the actual game, but you don't want to play through the part of the game that you've already played through in the demo. Carry on over and continue where you left off. That's really neat. I love that. That's cool. I love that they're doing that. I can't read. Oh, Starlink. I cannot read my writing. Starlink, I thought it looked like Star Fox. It pretty much plays like Star Fox from what I've seen. Arena of Valor is a mobile game on the Switch, which is weird, but I guess that makes sense. Minecraft is Minecraft. Sushi Striker is a fun game that looks like you could like pick up every so often, play like a round or two, and be satisfied, and just keep on picking it up every so often and get further and further, and just, yeah. Mario & Rabbids DLC with Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is a thing in Mario & Rabbids. I did not play it. Those kinds of games are not my jam. So if you played it, cool. You get more content from it, especially if you liked it. PixARK, which looks to be Minecraft again, but with worse graphics. Just Dance 2019. It's Just Dance. There's that. Dragon Ball FighterZ, or Dragon Ball Fighters. I think it's Dragon Ball Fighters. Hey, cool. There's more than one fighting game on the Switch. I love that. Well, I say that, but Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle is already out. So, there's more than 2 big fighting games on the Switch. Splatoon 2 DLC. I love the way the Octolings look. I don't play Splatoon 2, but I am super excited for the DLC just because it looks very pretty, and I love when other games of other franchises that people really love and adore get DLC that looks like it's going to be amazing, because it means people are going to love it, and I get to see people fawn over video games online, which I just absolutely love seeing. That's why I watch Let's Plays, that's why I watch Twitch streams, it's why I use the internet pretty much. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I may actually pick it up on the Switch because it's a game that would be nice to play on the Switch for me. I didn't pick it up on the Wii U because I just didn't get around to it. So getting it on the Switch is going to be really nice. Crash Insane Trilogy. Not going to pick it up. It is cool that it's coming to the Switch for those who, for whatever reason, did not pick up a PS4. Or, I think it's just on, yeah, it's not on Xbox. For those who do not have a PS4 but have a Switch and want to pick up Crash, they will be able to get it. So that's really cool. I'm not gonna get it myself. Ninjala. They only showed a little bit of the game in the Direct, and I want to see more of it before I actually have more of an opinion on it. Carcassonne. It's a board game. I think it's an actual board game that you can pick up at board game stores, wherever you can pick up board games, I don't know. And the fact that it's on the Switch and you can play it on the Switch, I think it's really cool. It allows the family to play the game, you can play with friends, and that's just something that I think the Switch will be able to do very well, especially over the Wii U, is play multiplayer games, because you don't have a weird 5th controller from the Wii U. You have 4 similar style controllers with the same amount of buttons, same number of inputs, and it's going to be really nice to play. Now, these next few games, I have the same opinion on all of them. FIFA, Ark, Wastelands 2, what is that? Paladins, Fallout Shelter, and Wolfenstein 2. Not my jam. Not gonna pick it up. Kind of weird that all of them are on the Switch. because none of them really look like games that would be on the Switch. They're all like PC or PS4 games, or in the case of Fallout Shelter, a phone game. So, Dark Souls Remastered. I don't think I'm gonna pick up the game itself actually, but I do want the Solar amiibo simply because my friends are a fan of Dark Souls, and the Solar amiibo just seems really ridiculous in my opinion, and I want it, and I want to love it, and I want to cherish it. SNK Heroines. It's pretty. It's another fighting game. I don't think it's as big as the other 3 fighting games that are going to be on the Switch. One of them was already out though. But pretty neat, I guess. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, whatever it's called. Not gonna pick it up. Monster Hunter is not my jam. It's cool that there's gonna be another Monster Hunter game for the Nintendo fanboys. I say fanboys. For those who play on the Nintendo Switch, as Monster Hunter has typically been on Nintendo handhelds, and the Switch is a handheld, so that makes sense. The World Ends With You, oh my gosh, I want this on the Switch. I want to play through it again. I love it. I played it on the DS. I'm excited for it. It is one of my favorite JRPGs of all time, and it's not even that long. The story, the art direction is just really intriguing and different in my opinion. It draws me in. The characters, I love all of them except for maybe one? No, I love all of them. It's really well written. It's fun to play. The controls are a little bit on the weird side. I'm not sure how it's gonna play on the Switch, so I made a review of it, the Switch version when it comes out, and compare it to the DS version, because the DS version plays really nicely in my opinion. So if you have a 3DS, if you find the World Ends With You out there in the wild, pick it up. I recommend it. Highly recommend it. Mega Man 11. 11th Mega Man game, neat that's coming out, especially on the Switch. I may actually play all the other Mega Man games leading up to it for a marathon 1 month, I don't know. And Mario Tennis Aces. It's pretty neat that's coming out. I'm excited for other people, especially the people who played the other Mario Tennis games and really enjoyed them. Because this looks like it's going to add a lot more, and it has a lot more fun characters to play as. Rosalina looks amazing. Waluigi, I don't even know how that's going to be pronounced. Waluigi looks absolutely stunning, and I love him. But yeah, that's all the games that they mentioned aside from Smash Ultimate. But let's cut over to the other camera angle to discuss Smash Ultimate. Okay, so I really love how they're going over each fighter individually. And you're going to see something that I want to point out. That when I saw, I was like, something suspicious going on here. I think I know what's going on. So, but let's wait until we get to it. And I'll point it out when we get there. Alright, so Battlefield is looking fresh. It's looking nice. It's looking clean. It's looking very, actually very Hyrulean. If you ask me. Just like, look at the bottom there. That kind of looks like, Guardian stuff from Breath of the Wild, if you ask me. So, looks really nice. I love how it looks. So, Kirby's adorable, and I noticed this as soon as it came out. I was like, wait a second. Is that a crash bomb? Yes, it is. Crash bombs are a thing, and we will probably get to that later on. Link is using his Breath of the Wild clothing, and I love it. As soon as the previous Smash announcement thing, the one with the Inklings being announced, as soon as that came out, I was like, he has, braids. That is Breath of the Wild Link. And yes it is. And I love it. I'm so happy that they're using a different looking Link as the default Link in Smash. Oh my gosh. Zelda is using her Link Between Worlds design, and it is so amazing. I love how this Zelda looks. She emotes so much better. She is so much prettier, and plus, everything's just so much better with this Zelda than any other Zelda that has been in a Smash Brothers. And it makes me so happy that they're using a new design. Yay! I thought I should mention this. Mewtwo, yes indeed, is making a comeback. So, from here on, you need to think, wait a minute, maybe there's going to be more. Maybe there going to be more DLC characters that were in Smash 4. They're just going to be in this one. Keep that in mind. One thing I want to point out with Peach, she no longer holds the Toad. The Toad is on its feet, standing on the ground, doing his own actions. He is not just a meat shield. That's pretty neat. Ice Climbers are back! Yes! I missed them in Smash 4, and I'm so happy they're back. They're so fun to play with. Of course, you gotta have the Inkling. Why would you not have the Inkling? They were announced, but they were looking so fresh. Hold on a moment. Pokemon Training is back with Ivysaur and Squirtle. Oh man, this is gonna be amazing, and I want to play as all three of them again. I love how Venusaur played, and Squirtle is just so fast, so don't underestimate it. It is a fun character to play, and this just makes me so happy. Putting myself over here for a moment. Yes, we have both Ryu and Ganondorf, plus Ganondorf is rocking his Ocarina of Time design. That's pretty neat, and that's pretty amazing. Yes, Cloud is back, baby. Cloud is here to stay. And actually, I'm kind of happy because I didn't get to play much as Cloud in Smash 4, so I may have to practice up on him. Wait a minute, Snake's back? That right there. This is how you know. This image right here is all you need to know about what to expect from Smash Ultimate. And yes, that's the name of this, Smash Ultimate. Everyone is here. Snake included. Especially Snake. Everyone. Anyone who wasn't... Everyone. Just everyone. It's all you need to know. Who is in Smash? Everyone. Including Pichu. Pichu is here. Yes, because why not? Including our boy Roy. Man, I love playing as Roy. He's kind of dumb, but he is so fun to play. Oh man, you can't really see it because of the bar, but there's a symbol. You can see the symbol down where it says 21. There's a symbol next to the 21. What is that symbol? It's an epsilon. So you got me thinking, wait a minute. The Xenia doesn't have a higher number to represent her introduction in Smash 4. She's an alt. She is going to be selected through Marth. Because I believe Marth is 21, so go through Marth. It's select alts. You're seen as an alt who's going to play differently from Marth, but you go through Marth to get to her. I like that. That better be the case. I'm sorry, we just have to talk about Mr. Game & Watch's appearance here. When he does his attacks, he looks like how he did in each of the Game & Watch games. Which is a really nice visual touch, and I love that. And this is how you know that what I mentioned back at Lucina is probably going to be the case, because Pit is number 28. Dark Pit is 28E. Or Epsilon, because I think that's supposed to be an Epsilon. And yes, Young Link is back. This excites me. I don't know why, but it does. Probably because that is a Majora's Mask. Actually, no, that would be Ocarina of... It's both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask Link, because he has the Deku Shield, but he's using the bow. Huh. But yes, Young Link is back, and that excites me, because I love Majora's Mask. And this is clearly supposed to be Majora's Mask Link. Yo, Wolf? He's looking very nice. So nice. Just, he has much better posture in this game. And who knew that 10 years is all you need to improve your posture? And it is truly going to be ultimate. Yes, everyone is here. And this makes me so happy. Wait a moment. Okay. No, I thought over here. Right there, I thought that was someone else. But no, that is just Meta Knight. Oh well. Now right here, they're talking about the starting roster. And how it's going to be 8, maybe 12 characters. And I'm fine with that. because it means you get to constantly unlock other characters as you play through it, and that just feels so rewarding to do. I'm going to enjoy the process of unlocking everyone, unless there's going to be something stupid for someone, but which it probably will be, knowing how Smash Bros. Works, but it's still going to be fun to do either way, so I am excited to unlock everyone else. Now, the fact that Mario has Cappy here, but when you saw Mario back in the beginning of this Smash segment, he did not, makes me think that Odyssey Mario is going to be working the exact same way that Dark Pit and Lucino will. Because clearly Mario doesn't throw his hat, except as Odyssey Mario. Which, cool. Mario's going to work differently for his ults. For an ult, I guess. That's exciting. Not sure if you can read it, how well you can read it, but it says, he now uses remote bomb runes, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. I guess the fact that you can not control when your bomb goes off, that's a little bit better. You have more control over that, which makes Link a little bit better to play as opposed to, oh, you have a certain time limit on your bombs. You have that to work with. They blow up every time at the exact same time every time, unless you throw the bomb at someone. Now it's just blow it up whenever you want, which I really like that. I like that idea. Now the fact that you can actually have Link wear a more traditional Link outfit, that's amazing, and that definitely makes sense. So for those who actually enjoy Link's older design, you can still play as him, but he's going to play as Link. I do love the fact that you can play as two different kinds of Ikes. For those who enjoyed playing Brawl Ike, I liked that design better than Smash 4 Ike, which is just Path of Radiance versus Radiant Dawn. You now can choose which Ike you play as, so yay! Everyone's happy! Not sure if anyone really complained about that, but hey, if anyone did, that complaint's gone now. The fact that you can play as a female Pikachu is unneeded, but it makes me happy. And in fact, I really love it. I don't know why I love it, but I love that little detail. It's little details like this that they take a game from being good to being great, and take a game from being great to being amazing. It's the attention to detail that really makes a game so much better. I'm not sure if I love, but I find it interesting that Ryu will always face his foe. That's going to make playing as Ryu really interesting, and those who main Ryu and will continue to main Ryu will have this to work with. I'm interested to see how that will go, honestly. Mid-air charging. I didn't think that it was that much of a problem, but it does mean that you can get your charges off so much easier, I guess. So that's going to be an interesting mechanic to take into mind when playing against characters who have a charge move, like Samus here or Donkey Kong. It took him, I don't know how many years, I'm going to say 16 years, but he finally learned English. And I find that kind of weird. I don't know, I kind of prefer Marth speaking in Japanese. But that may just be the weeb in me. It may just be, but I don't know. Marth speaking English? Like, it's something that ultimately doesn't matter, but just, okay. You know, I'm probably in the minority here, but I do actually love playing on Shadow Moses Island. It can get pretty ridiculous if you ask me. I do love Masked DDD being his final smash. The cage fight is just so... There's a theme I'm noticing here with Smash Ultimate. It is a whole lot more savage than any other Smash game. And it will become very evident at the end of this. By the way, I feel like I should have mentioned this earlier, but this is more so just my thoughts on this, and things that I have thoughts on I'm going to talk about, things I don't. So if you want to see the entire thing, I recommend go watching this. I may actually put this part, me talking right here, before this entire bit. I don't know. We'll see. Now, this is something that I kind of wish wasn't a thing. I do wish Pichu did not damage itself. That's gonna be the only complaint, the only real actual complaint I have here. Is that Pichu still damages himself. Like, I get it. That was his thing. And it makes sense to put back in. I still don't like it. I want Pichu to just... But, I don't know. I just wish Pichu would not damage itself. I get why it still does. It makes it a little bit more difficult to use rather than just being a... I don't know. We'll have to see how that plays out. I imagine it won't make that much of a difference, but it's mildly bothersome to me. Now in the video, he mentions that there's no penalty to sticking to just one of them, to one of the Pokemon here. You can be Squirtle the entire match if you want to. You can be Ivysaur, you can be Charizard. It doesn't matter. You can be any of them. And you won't get that stupid fatigue that you get in Brawl. I'm happy because it means I don't have to be switching every so often. Yay! One more thing about Pokemon Trainer. You can play as the girl. You can play as the girl from Fire Red and Leaf Green. It makes me happy. So again, it's a small detail, but it makes me so happy because I honestly prefer playing as the female characters in Pokemon games. I don't know why, I just do. Don't judge me. The fact that you can see Cloud's limit gauge at all times during the match, that's a really good need-to-know thing. Both for yourself playing as Cloud, for those playing against you. So those playing against you can be like, okay, his limit gauge is almost full. I need to start wailing on him before he wails on me. And the fact that similar things happen with Robin, and probably other characters, if any other characters have this sort of thing, that's also a good need-to-know thing, both for yourself and for your opponent. So that way, for yourself, you can be like, okay, I need to start conserving my Blade and Tome more because I'm running low. And your opponent can be like, okay, he's running low on charges for this. He's either going to use it up and be free, or I just need to try and bait out the last hits. And it's the same thing with villagers. Just knowing what you have in your pocket is good to know, both for yourself and for your opponent. So your opponent can be like, okay, he has a bomb. You don't want to be hit by that bomb. Keep close to him, so if he does throw that bomb, he's blown up too. Or, yeah, just whatever is in there. Giga Bowser being so big, it's really fun to see. And the fact they get to punch characters into the screen, oh man, that is going to be so pleasing. Oh, so pleasing. The only thing I wish is that there was a fourth link somehow. I don't know how. Wolf Link maybe? I don't know. No, it would have to be a different link entirely. But there is not another link. There isn't a fourth link they can include because they have two Link, they have Young Link, they have regular Link. There needs to be a fourth link somehow so there can be a Four Swords joke. That's the only thing I want. I'm fine with it not being in there, but if it is in there, that'd be hilarious and I'd be so all over that. Wolf is rocking a very piratey looking outfit there, which I guess makes sense because I believe he is a space pirate of sorts. No, that's different franchise. But yeah, he looks very piratey somehow. I don't know how, but he just does. Now, the fact that you can choose which Monado art you want by pushing a direction after pressing B, that's going to make playing so much cleaner, so much faster, so much easier to do compared to spamming the B button whenever you want a very specific Monado art. Which I do think that this is for the better, to be honest. But for being honest here, which we are, I do actually kind of like spamming the B button to get the Monado art. Just personal preference, but okay. This is going to be so much better in the long run. I want you to look. What is in Ganondorf's hands right there? He is finally using his sword! Because Ganondorf has had a sword since... I mean, he didn't use an Ocarina of Time, so it makes no sense why he has an Ocarina of Time, aside from the fact that he used it in the Space World demo. But the fact that he's not using his sword is amazing. I love that. I just love everything about this. Just Smash Ultimate is clearly the ultimate Smash so far. I'm going to say so far, because I'm not sure if that's an opinion I have, but I have a thoughts on Smash in the future, but for right now, Smash Ultimate is indeed the ultimate Smash. It is going to be the ultimate Smash. So I do love the fact that Ganondorf is using a sword. He's actually using a sword that he's had since Melee, actually. He's been shown to have a sword since Melee, when he was introduced. Now, Rodin being in here, I will admit, when I first saw this, I was like, wait a second. Rodin's there. He's either going to be A, an alt, or B, an assist trophy. Turns out it's B. He is an assist trophy. Not something I really want to comment on the actual gameplay or anything, but I love Donkey Kong's face in the top right-hand corner right there. It is glorious! So, they mention right here that all Final Smashes get to the punch, and back at Warriors, because Warriors was a little bit ago, they mentioned that Warrior no longer dishes out individual blows, he just goes right on in and hits the opponent. They've done away with transformations. All the transformations may still be there, but you don't play it as a transformation. It is the Final Smash. You go in, you do the thing, and you transform back as soon as the thing is over. As soon as you use your Final Smash, you transform, but then you transform immediately after you either hit or don't. You don't stay as a character. You don't stay as Gigamac. You don't stay as Wario Man. You don't stay as Giga Bowser. You just... I personally like that more than playing as the transformations, to be honest. Now, I do hope what you see right here means that we are going to get Mother 3 at some point. Or I guess in America it will be Mother 2 or Mother some sort of weird title. I hope this means we are going to get it, because how many people who have played Smash Brothers have played Mother 3 outside of Japan without using a ROM? I hope that means... I hope this means we get Mother 3. Because I personally want to play it. And I know so many other people want to play it. So many other people in America want to play Mother 3 without using a ROM. So please, I don't know who to ask here, but it needs to be a thing. Mother 3 in America. Let's do this. I want to point out, Wii Fit Training looks so much better now. Instead of having just like a dead stare the entire time, she actually looks like an actual person. Echo Fighters. They have mentioned that they play similarly to other characters. So what I'm taking away from this is you select the original character, but then you select Echo Fighter. And then you can select the other characters. So like Lucina and Dark Pit. For Lucina, you go to Marth, because there's Marth next to Lucina. And you select Echo Fighter. I don't know how you select it, but you select it. And then you can choose a Lucina color from there. Same for Dark Pit. Go to Pit, Echo Fighter, choose the color you want. I think that may be how it works. I hope that's how it works. That's what makes sense for how it works. I mean, I'm happy she's in. I've won a Daisy in Smash. I didn't care how. Since Melee. And I'm so happy she's finally in. Yay! Now, I just really love Inkling being in this, because the Inklings are so adorable. And the way that they're going to play is going to be really interesting. And there's one thing I want to get to, but they play pretty much how you think they're going to play. They play, I guess, kind of how they do in Splatoon. It says down there, ink to points will take more damage. I think that's going to be a really cool mechanic with the Inkling. So, I am excited to try them out. Now, that's the thing that I think is kind of going to be a little bit weird. I do like how fast the ink gauge recharges when you're recharging it. But the fact they have to press the B button while shielding? That's a little bit weird. I'm not sure how that's going to go, but that's a little bit weird in my opinion. Nothing that really matters for the actual gameplay, but if you're looking back on there are Nintendogs wearing Mario and Luigi caps. I think it's adorable. Ah! So they're now talking about assist trophies, and it makes me so upset that Waluigi is still an assist trophy. I would have loved for him to be an actual fighter, but alas, I did not call the shots here, so Waluigi, you're still an assist trophy, sadly. So, one thing I want to point out, it feels like they're going to be including most, if not all of the stages from all the other Smash Brothers games, which I'm with my older brother on this. I do want them to bring Stealth Co back. I want that to be a stage. I'll also Poke Floats because I'm masochistic. Move myself over here so you can actually read the text. Press and hold for Rapid Strike, which means I think all characters now have Rapid Strikes and not just certain ones, which I think is kind of interesting. Smash Attack to cancel your dash. That's going to be really interesting and honestly something I'm going to enjoy doing because I admittedly do a lot of Smash Attacks. Ladder attacks, because there's very few stages that have ladders. They can now attack on the ladder and not have to jump off to attack, which is really nice. You can now do an air dodge, which is, well, a directional air dodge, I should say, which is basically rolling in the air. That's going to be fun to do. Short hops. And, well, attacking with a short hop. You can do that with any attack. Or you can do that at any time, I guess. I'm not sure how often I'm going to utilize this, but this will actually make watching competitive Smash a little bit more, not watching, but like, I guess doing it a little bit easier to do so you don't have to do short hops yourself, I guess. But yeah, A plus jump to do a short hop and attack at anytime you want, I guess. A and B to smash attack, that's how I'm used to, so yeah, thank you. Thank you for not changing that. Perfect shielding. There's a little bit, I'm not sure how it was done before. I think you had to put up your shield at a certain moment to perfect shield. But now it's, when you release the shield button, when an enemy attacks, you get the perfect shield, which I think is pretty neat. Either that or they're just saying, hey, yeah, perfect shielding exists. I don't know. So, one-on-one damage. The fact that it would be greater than when you're in groups, that's going to be so much better. Because it means that one-on-one matches are not going to last as long compared to if this was not in the game. And it makes sense, because you want games to be a little bit quicker. You want them to be fluid. You don't want them to drag on and on and on and on and on. You want them to last just the right amount, and this is how you do it. Well, this is a way to do it, I guess. Okay, but who actually does time battles now? Well, I guess competitive Smash players do. Ignore that! Ah, yes, the best controller ever is being made again. I'm definitely going to pick one of these babies up and use it like there's no tomorrow. Unless it's USB, which it might be. But, let's see how that goes. I hope it's an actual GameCube controller with a GameCube controller port thing. Jack, whatever it's called. Now, I'm curious to know if this will actually work with my Wolf Link amiibo. Because I don't have a Link amiibo, but I have a Wolf Link amiibo. There's only one way to find out, and I have to wait until the game comes out. Okay. So the risk of this video not being monetized, I'm going to actually play this live so you can get how I reacted to it. Because I know how I reacted to it. This was just yesterday. And it's going to be amazing. I will say this before we continue on. If you want to watch this yourself, without commentary to it, stop this video now, go to the timestamp you see down below at the actual E3 Direct, and watch this yourself, then you can watch my reaction afterwards. I recommend, if you want to do that, go ahead and do that. Okay, this looks pretty dark. That's Samus, Mario, and Mega Man. This is something Metroid related. Well, he got wrecked. And Mario's dead! And Samus like, oh, really? Fine. And yes, Ridley is now in Smash. Hits the big time. Who's too big now? I find it hilarious that the reason that Sakurai gave, or someone gave, for Ridley not being in the game, not being in Smash 4, was because he's too big. And now he's in the game. Also, he is so savage. He just stabbed Link with his tail, and Link died. He got KO'd. Also, blowing up Samus' ship. Oh man. And Samus ain't done yet. Available December 7th. That's when the game comes out. That's when I'm getting it. I'm getting it day one. And that's my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct E3 2018. You guys are welcome to talk about the Direct down below. Talk about other other conferences and other things that other developers have done, like Microsoft, Sony, Bethesda. If you want to talk about that down below, feel free to. I'm not going to do videos on any of the other conferences because honestly, it doesn't interest me to do so. So, talk about that down below. Talk about this down below. What are you most excited for? If it's Smash, because let's face it, who's not excited for Smash? Other than Smash, what are you really excited for? For me, it is honestly probably Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So, yeah, with that, I will see you guys. I'm ending this off as I do on my other channel. So let's see what Troy has in store for us, shall we?